Did anyone tell you guys that a flip is basically a renovation project and construction? When my electrician would come up to me and be like, oh, Pam, where do you want this flush mount light? Did you guys know what a flush mount light was before? I literally went outside. I went outside and I Googled it. I was like, what the? I was like, hold on a second, I gotta take a call. I'm like, Google, what is a flush mount? And I went back in and I was like, oh yeah. Just put it in the center of the bedroom. Like I knew exactly what I was talking about, right?
I want to know exactly, roughly what I'll be making on a deal before I ever put pen to paper on an offer on it. Why? Because you don't want to waste your time. I can't tell you how many deals, like especially in the beginning, when I'd be writing all these deals and finding all these deals, oh my God, this sounds so amazing. I'm going to make so much money. And my coach was like, write down the construction costs. And I was like, okay. And then he's like, now write down all the financing costs and everything in between. And I'm like, okay, put it in the spreadsheet. He's like, no, I don't want to do, because you didn't want to see what the turnout was going to be. And most of the time, it was not a good deal. And he'd be like, told you to put it in the spreadsheet. And I'm like, thank God, because I really would have tanked this deal, even though it looks like a good one, right? Because sometimes you underestimate the construction costs and stuff, but I've learned there better be a 20% contingency on every single deal that you do. You want to analyze and put it in the spreadsheet. And basically it's like, what are you going to buy this property for? Estimated purchase price. What are you going to put into it? How much is it going to cost you to acquire that property for this point in time? And then what are you going to sell it for? And I'm being a little bit more broad, but this is basically one that you just input all of the data into the spreadsheet and it'll tell you this is what your net profit will be in this yellow line. I promise you, like, it helped me tremendously. And I remember plugging in every single time and knowing exactly where I wanted to be, because I will tell you the 1 or 2 deals that I did not use the spreadsheet because I was too busy, that's where I ate like a 25K loss, 30K loss. Like, I'm telling you, knowing your numbers is the most critical thing in this game. Real estate investing is numbers. Don't be afraid of anything. It's just numbers. If you can properly assess that, you are golden. And this spreadsheet will help you with that for sure. But you want to always analyze the deal before you ever put an offer on anything.
People have asked me, Pam, how the hell do you score the best deals humanly possible? Number one is influence. You got to know what the other side wants and put them first. You always want to connect with whoever it is that you're meeting. Sometimes people will be like, oh yeah, your house is worth this. Don't do that. Don't do that. What I advise for you to do is walk into the room. And especially if you're walking into their house. Now remember, these people, oftentimes it's their family home or the home that they're living in, right? So be very cognizant of the things that you say, because either they grew up in that home, they've been living in that home, whatever. There's an emotional attachment there. Be aware of it. Be aware of it. And just be nice to them. Do you know how many deals I've gotten just by being nice and being myself and just being super authentic and just being like, hey, thank you so much for bringing me here today. It's super nice to meet you. Tell me about how this house has been for you. How many kids did you raise here? How many, ask those questions. Find out who they are. Paint the picture. Find out what their needs are and how you can help them. There's been deals that I've won and I've gotten like 100K, like I said, these ridiculous discounts. Because I'll offer things like, oh, you need a moving company? Sure, I'll move you. What is it going to cost me? Like $3,000, but I just got a 100K discount? Or if I offer a storage unit for 3 months, what's that going to cost me? $250 a month? Get creative. You're here to offer solutions. They're going to want to do business with you because they like you. You got to stand out to them, right? Like, how is this person actually a human and treating me like a human being and not just coming after the deal, right? Because the way that I do it is I set the appointment. The most critical thing is for you to just get in front of them. Get in front of them and just do a walkthrough. Talk no numbers at all. And always get the walkthrough, because a lot of the times what you're going to find is there's going to be things on public record that won't be reflected in the house. Like, for example, I'll go and I'll tour a property and I think it's 3 bedrooms when it's really 5. You don't think that's a bigger valuation? Always walk through every single property and connect with them, hear everything that it is that they need, and try to offer the solutions. Get creative. Offer them, say, you know what, I'll bring someone in here to clean it out. Don't worry about it. Just give me the keys and go. You got it. Like, it's all good. Like, your kids are looking to go to camp? All good, because I got the connects at the YMCA. I got you. Like, whatever it takes, right? Offer these solutions to people and be a human being. This is not supposed to be some kind of robotic thing. The more you can connect with people, the more deals you're going to do, and you're going to outshine everybody because no one is doing that.